Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to the Whiskey Friend with me, Alan. Yes, it's another week, it's another new video. Today I'm going to do a little comparison, kind of head-to-head type video. I haven't done one of these for a while, so I'm going to compare the kind of... There's a range of Flora and Fauna, and I'm going to pick three of my favourite Flora and Fauna bottles from that range. It's a Diageo range of whiskies, and it's usually bottles that... It's distilleries that predominantly are made for blends, and Diageo's decided to bottle some of these under this Flora and Fauna label, which is fantastic. If you're a follower of Aquavita's done a fantastic video explaining all about Flora and Fauna, and I'm sure he can do that much better than I can. But I'm just going to try and describe these three bottles just purely on the nose and taste today, and I'll give them all a score. But yeah, no, fantastic stuff. All 43%. I'm pretty sure they're all coloured, and I'm pretty sure they're all chill filtered. I can't find any information to tell me they're not, but they're definitely all 43% ABV. But saying that, they're all fantastic whiskies, so hopefully I'm going to try and relate that to you today. Just before I go into the video, guys, or into the whiskies, just the usual housekeeping. If you're a regular, you'll know it already, so if you want to fast forward, then feel free. If you're new, you may want to just have a quick listen. So, if you're a returning subscriber, then thank you very much and welcome back. If you've popped in for the first time and whiskey's your thing, then you've landed on the right channel. You may want to click that subscribe button down below, guys, just to remind you again that it's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and you're helping the channel massively on its way to the magical number of 2K. You can also catch me on Twitter, you can also catch me on Facebook, and you can also catch me on Instagram. We've just recently launched a Patreon page. If you want to have a quick flick through that, then feel free, then that'd be great. Thank you very much. And other than that, let's get on with the whiskey. BLAIR ATHOL 12. I have a little bit of a fondness for this one, I'm not going to lie. I've been drinking it for 2 or 3 years now. I have done a review of this one before. If you want to check it out, it's the Whiskey Friend review number 45. I'll try and maybe pop a link above, up here somewhere. But yeah, I'm going to compare it against the peers. They're all 43, which is great. This is the BENRINNES 15 and the DAILUAINE 16. So, BLAIR ATHOL 12. I've had it poured for about the last kind of half hour opening up. I've had my trusty coin, number 89, covering this one up. Yes, there is a few still available. I know, but it's a nice coin. But anyway, on the nose, guys, I'll pop a link into the description down below if you want to get a hold of a coin. I'll pop a link, guys. Okay, so on the nose of this BLAIR ATHOL 12. Wow, it's sherry up front. You got that, you know there's definitely a sherry influence. There's lots of red fruits, maybe red apples, some cherries, maybe some berries. And then that's followed up with some dark fruit as well, so I'm picking up some raisins, some plum. It's got a real nice malty note, some malty character. And then once you get past that, there's a real nice blast of cinnamon spice, maybe some pepper, but it almost smells rich. It has one of those real rich noses. I always use the term kind of luxurious. It's got a rich and luxurious nose. And you could really spend some time nosing this because it changes. It's got those beautiful, it's got a real nice fruity sweetness. But that spiciness comes in. And then that's followed up by there's a real nice, and I usually get this in sherry whiskies, I usually get that kind of old leather and maybe a touch of tobacco. maybe some coffee in this, like a black coffee. Wow, wonderful. And then right on the very end of the nose, it's got a little bit herbal, a little bit minty. Fantastic, love this stuff. Anyway guys, let's taste it. Cheers. Okay guys, on that initial sip, it's a really nice sweet arrival. The mouth feels wonderful, it's creamy, it's almost buttery, it's got a really nice viscosity to it, but it's spicy. It has that really nice, there's a real nice malty character in there. Wow, let me try some more. Nice. That's why I poured a decent sized dram. I knew I was going to try a bit of this. Yeah, on that second sip, everything that was there before is still there. It's creamy, it's buttery, it's sweet. There's red apples, some cherries. But as it develops, there comes a really nice bitter dark chocolate, which is real nice. But what's different about this one is it goes into layers. So it comes, as it arrives, it's that red fruit, dark fruit. So it's really fruity on arrival. Then it becomes really spicy, and it develops through the spiciness into that bitter dark chocolate. And again, it's followed up, it really mirrors the nose, because the dark chocolate comes in, the coffee comes in, but it's all comes through in layers, which is fantastic. It's got that real initial sweetness, then it becomes spicy, that tobacco and leather kick in. Wonderful whiskey. Great mouthfeel. And it, to be fair, when every time I go back to it, it changes slightly. They come around in a kind of different order. I don't know whether it's what I'm eating the night before or what I'm not, but this is just a wonderful whiskey. What I tend to do when I go out on a night out, on a whiskey night, this would probably be, when I go to the bar, this would be the first one I would ask for. Good whiskey bars will always have this. I'm finding it harder and harder now to come across it, but this would be my kind of starter for the night. So hence I've used it as my starter for tonight on these. So let's do a little bit on the finish, guys. Okay guys, on the finish, it's long, it's lingering, it's got a real dry finish, dry, oaky, almost teeth coating and dryness. Didn't get that through the arrival and through the development. It's coming more on towards the finish. It's very dry, a little bit oaky, but it's gone very dark on the finish. So it's like kind of black tea, possibly black coffee. So I'm not sure if it's black tea or black coffee. There may be a bit of both in there. Definitely some black pepper, and that tobacco and the old leather. So that's where it's a real dry finish, but it's real nice stuff. Okay, what would I score this BLAIR ATHOL 12? Very easy. I'm going to score this an 89 out of 100 for the BLAIR ATHOL 12. Okay folks, let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the BENRINNES 15. Again, 43%, coloured, unchill filter. None, that's chill filter, I'm not too sure. Okay, on this BENRINNES 15, we're covering it up with coin 86 tonight. Let's nose it. So BENRINNES, a little bit different about BENRINNES is this usually goes into the J&B blend and the Johnny Walker blend. It's triple distilled, so it should be a little bit smoother and a little bit more lowland like, and it's in sherry casks, and there's a, if you go through the kind of distillery notes, they should be a little bit smoky, but we'll find out. On the nose, guys, it's really aromatic. Got a real nice sweet nose. Dark fruits. Again, it's dark berries. Maybe black grape. Blueberries. Blackberries. Maybe some raisin and fig, some dried fruit in there as well. I think that may be the sherry influence again. But again, once you get past that initial real sweet nose, it almost smells spicy. So I think it smells kind of, not sure if it's ginger or if it's cinnamon. But there's a nice oak note in this as well. Smells a little bit woody. Kind of fresh cut wood, maybe. But the difference with this one is it's because of the spice, it's like a spicy oak. Dare I say it, it's almost like a spiced rum. Got some nice, that dark fruit, the spice, it's almost rum-like. And right on the end I think there's a little bit of faint smell of smoke, but I don't think it's bonfire smoke or anything like that. I think it's more kind of, I think it may be a kind of charcoal, which is giving you that smell, maybe some oak. But yeah, there's a real little faint touch of smoke in it. You could easily miss the smoke, guys. Okay, let's try it. Cheers. Weather's picking up. I don't know if you can hear that rain now, but it's wild. But on this one, guys, this is smoother. A little bit smoother on the arrival than the BLAIR ATHOL. I think it's that triple distillation. A little bit softer, a little bit more mellow. But it's still got that real nice malty character. Spices there, it's a little bit spicy as well. I think these are all pretty much, guys, I think the kind of common denominator, they're all kind of spicy. But again, with this one, it's peppery. It's kind of a little bit bitter. It's a real nice bitter dark chocolate. Love chocolate, man. So I love chocolate in my whiskey. So if you like chocolate in your whiskey, I'm sure you'll love this one. That coffee note's there. But yeah, the dark chocolate maybe dominates a little bit. And as it's developing, let me just try some more, guys, just to double check this. Okay, guys, as you can see, I've enjoyed that one as well. I've just finished it. Wonderful stuff. On the finish, it's not as long a finish as the BLAIR ATHOL. It's a bit more medium finish, but it's spicy. It's a little bit more mellow. I think that's where the triple distillation comes in. It's a little bit softer on the finish, but it's still fruity. Wow. And it's oaky, but it's not as long. So the arrival's great on this. The palate's fantastic on the palate because it's up and down. It changes from fruit to savoury, from sweetness to meatiness. It's wonderful. But if there's one disappointment on this one, it's the finish. The finish just kind of drops off quite quick. Okay, guys, what am I going to score this BENRINNES 15? I would score it. I don't think I quite like it just as much as the BLAIR ATHOL, so I'm going to score this an 86 out of 100. Still think it's fantastic whiskey. The finishes let me down a little bit, but everything else is fantastic. So let's move on to the last one tonight, which is going to be the DAILUAINE 16. Fantastic. As I say, I have done this from my trusty sample, guys. I've got a couple of samples of these left, so I thought I'd make use of them. It is from a sample, this one. Covering this one up tonight, guys, it's coin number 87. Whiskey Friend coin. Okay, let's try this one on the nose. This DAILUAINE 16, again, it's a Speyside distillery, this one. Sherry influenced. This goes into the Johnny Walker blend and the J&B blend, so it's very, very similar to the BENRINNES 15. So on the nose again, it's sherry driven, but there's a real nice fruity note. There's definitely some apple there, some orange, and some chocolate. Oh, I love chocolate. This is, I'm sure that the BENRINNES 15 had the chocolate as well, so there's definitely chocolate in both of these. That's probably why I think they go so well when they get into the JB and Johnny Walker, because I think they're going to be similar. I don't know. And on the nose, they seem quite similar already. It's like a chocolate orange. Now we're getting those dark fruits, plums, figs, raisins. That Christmas cake note is in here. And there's even a bit of cherry as well, so it's definitely a little bit more Christmas cake this than the rest of them. Again, this one is not as oaky as the others. This is definitely, although it's 16 years, you would think there'd be more oak note on this, but it seems a little bit more spirity. It is still 43% ABV. Wow, that malty character's definitely there. It's really nice on the nose, this, guys. It's fruity, it's dried fruits, dark fruits, apple and orange, they're all there. So it's a real fruity nose on this. Let's see how it tastes on the palate. Cheers. DAILUAINE 16. Okay, on the arrival it's sherry sweet. Love my sherry. This one is a little bit different because it's a little bit more, there's more a kind of teeth coating on this one. It's a little bit waxier, similar to maybe a Klein Leash or maybe a Deanston. Wow. Let me try some more. In fact, I'm not sure if I've cleansed my palate. Let me cleanse my palate on this. Tasted so much like that BENRINNES 15. Let me try this again. This one, on that initial sip, it's that sherry sweetness, but there's a dryness there. It's really, the mouth coating, it's thick. It's that dry that it's teeth coating. It's almost waxy. It's like a Klein Leash or maybe a Deanston. Reminds me of those. But the initial thing that hits you the most is it's very spicy. I think they're all spicy. I can understand why these two are in the same blend as J&B and the Johnny Walker, because they are very similar. But it's spicy. That sweetness is there. Let me just try a second sip, guys. On that second sip, guys, yes it is, it's sweet arrival. Then it becomes spicy and peppery. But it makes a real dramatic change. It becomes very savoury, just like this one did. I'm almost be thinking I was drinking the same whiskey. They're very similar, these two. Becomes very meaty, very savoury. There's a bit more wood in this one. It's a little bit oakier. Wow. Fantastic stuff. Listen, I'm at a wee bit, I'm complex now as to how we're going to do these, but this is nice. Let's try some more. This one is also starts off really sweet, fruity, and then it changes, it becomes meatier and savoury. Wow, apologies for the weather, guys. You can understand this is what I'm doing just for you guys. I'm putting my life at risk making these videos in these conditions. I feel like the shed's going to blow away or the studio's going to blow away, but I don't know if you're picking it up in the background, but if you are, then fantastic. It's raining, it's howling, it's windy, everything's going on. The whiskey's making up for it because the whiskey's fantastic. If I was parked up on my car on a motorway, then I think I'd be terrified. But I've got these guys to look after me, so I'm feeling okay. In a minute, let's just do a little bit on the finish with this, guys. I see it's gone all meaty now. So again, it's like this one. It becomes really barbecued meats. Gone all savoury, but it's a sweet savoury. That's the difference between these two. I think this has still kept its sweetness, but at the same time it's got that savoury note, that kind of barbecued meats. The spices there. I think between the two of these, I think there's still just a touch more going on in the DAILUAINE 16. No smoke in this one. Let's do a little bit for the finish. Okay, on that finish, guys, I've got a little bit of surprise. I don't think I quite picked it up on the palate, but heading into the finish, there's a little bit of nut in there. There's a little bit nutty. Maybe I missed it on the palate, but there's a little bit of nut on the finish. It's long. This is longer than the BENRINNES. Like the BLAIR ATHOL, it's long. This is nutty, savoury, spicy, and dare say it, it's a little bit minty. So there's a little bit of mint on the finish. So it's a real nice finish on this as well. It's long, it's lingering. Fantastic. So, score wise, what would I score this DAILUAINE 16? I would score it, considering it's a sample, guys, I'm going to score it on basically what I'm tasting tonight, but hopefully this bottle, this BENRINNES has got a little bit better as it goes down, so I'm going to give this DAILUAINE the benefit. I'm going to score it 87 out of 100, but I'm sure if I went back to this, once I open this bottle and it goes further down, I'm sure this could be easily an 88 or an 89 to compare with the BLAIR ATHOL 12. So the score wise, BLAIR ATHOL 12 is 89, BENRINNES 15 is 86, and at the minute the DAILUAINE is the 87. So that's me, guys. I've loved this review. I've loved tasting these whiskies. I've had them pretty much for a while on my cabinet. It took a bit of time to review them, but it's now over to you guys. If you've liked it, give me the thumbs up. If you've tried these, drop me some comments down below, because I'm not the biggest knowledge on Flora and Fauna. If you've got a massive knowledge on Flora and Fauna, please share it with the guys in the comments. If you watch Roy Aquaviti's video on Flora and Fauna, that might help you a little bit, guys, in regards with some of these. But that's me. I'm Alan. I'm the Whiskey Friend. As always, the pleasure is in the sharing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks very much. Bye bye.